Ace Attorney. Spirit of Justice. Yes. I've been so excited to, like, since we finished Dual Destinies, like, I've been wanting to play this. It's been, like, 5 months. It's been legitimately, like, 5 months. Yes, this is the next game after Dual Destinies in the timeline. Yes. Yes, it is. Post-Dark Age of the Law. No, I know what the name is called. I went to go look over because there was something... I'm checking the OBS scene to make sure everything is working properly. Oh. It thinks this is green. Episode select. Here we go. Okay, episode 1. The Foreign Turnabout. Let's go. Cutscene.
On the western end.
Take that! Take that.
Lies a peaceful country of spirit mediums and mystery. The kingdom of Khura'in. But now, the flames of revolution are threatening to consume it whole.
Oh shit.
But things like revolt and revolution were the furthest things from my mind when I first arrived in this land.
Episode 1. It's 3D, it's 3D. Here in Khura'in, death is not the end. Even after death, the soul lives on in the Twilight Realm. And priestesses can commune with the spirits of the dead. Fear not death. In the name of the Holy Mother, fear only the impurities of your soul. Shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This blight on my soul! I'll have the child take the blame. Okay. Blame it on the child. April 23rd, 4:26 p.m., the Kingdom of Khura'in. Phew. I'm finally here. So this is the Kingdom of Khura'in, hey? What a long trip. I wonder how many hours I was in the air. But just look at this place. Get a load of this street. It really feels like I'm in another world here. And that gorgeous temple? I read that's the center of the town. Wow, an ox right in the middle of the street. I have to get a picture of that. Excuse me, sir? I wonder what kind of bird that is. I've never seen anything like it. It's quite a crest it has on its head. Excuse me, sir! What? Oh, yes? pardon me, but are you Mr. Wright? Yeah, that's right. Oops. I hope he hasn't been trying to get my attention all this time. No, Phoenix is too fucking busy taking fucking selfies over here. Wait a minute, are you... That's right! Alibi, you're... What is the pun of this name? Thank you.
Alibi?
Yeah, alibi, you're... Ur'gaid? What is the pun that they're going for? There's always... That was great Newtons, by the way.
Wintermute. I'll be your guide.
I'll be your guide. I'll be your guide. It's I'll be your guide. Yeah. Okay. That's right. I'll be your guide, at your service. I'm a monk in training at Temple, and I'll guide you, or I'll be your guide around town. It's very nice to meet you. Happy Ricky. Happy what now? Happy Rack? Happy Ricky. I don't, oh my god. I'm gonna die trying to pronounce things in this game. That's how we greet people here in Khura'in. It's like, hello, or how do you do? It's a pretty handy expression to know. Short of PP.
Wintermute. Indict.
Indict. Okay, let me give it a try. Hello, I'm Phoenix Wright. Happy Ricky. There's probably a pun with that too, right? My name is Phoenix Wright, and I run a small law office. Well, that's what I do back home anyway. Right now, I'm just a traveler, a stranger in a strange land. Welcome to our country. Welcome to the Kingdom of Khura'in, land of spirit mediums and mystery. This is for you, to celebrate your arrival. Speaking of mystery, what is this mysterious green lump exactly? Allow me to explain. This is a famous Khura'inese sweet bun. It's called a megatamon, or a soul bun. It's shaped like a megatama. It's so yummy, it'll send your soul right to the Twilight Realm. It'll kill you? Okay, that doesn't exactly make me eager to try it. Thanks. I think I'll indulge later. That'll be 20 damas. Thank you for your patronage. I have to pay? I always have plenty of those on hand, so just let me know if you ever want any more. That was a good animation. That was really cute. And no wonder his bag looks so heavy. It's stuffed with all the tools of his trade. Oops, I almost forgot to tell you something really important. It's about Miss Maya. She can't come see you for a few days yet. Yeah, when I called her from the airport, she said she was still training up in the mountains. I told her I'd wait for her here. Either way, I was glad to hear she's in good spirits. Maya Fey. She's a spirit medium who used to work as my assistant. I came all the way out here to celebrate the end of her ascetic training with her. It's Albie, okay. Albie, this is my first time in this country, so I'll be counting on you, okay? You got it, sir. Please don't hesitate if you need anything at all. Maya was right when she told me I could leave everything in your capable hands. Aw, shucks, she said that? That sure was nice of her. I had a chance to show Miss Maya around a little bit, too. If there's one person Maya was worried about, it's me. Because we both know trouble likes to follow you wherever you go, she said. That girl worries too much.
Wintermute. I'll be counting on you.
God damn it. Oh, it's still hot. Tea. Hot tea. But you sure came early to the party, Mr. Wright, sir. Sure hope nothing happens. Yeah, I know, right, Paperette? Also, hey, Paperette, I hope you're doing well today. Happy Tuesday. A nice, relaxing time visiting your friend in a foreign country where they're finishing up their training. They're almost done. It's the first chapter of the game. I mean, Miss Maya won't be done with her training for another 2 weeks. I hate to admit it, but I came early because I was worried about her, too. Oh, well, you know. Haha. I thought I'd get in a little sightseeing first. Ooh, sightseeing? Well, I'm your man for that. I'll show you all the best sights this country has to offer. Thanks. That would be great. I guess Albie takes his job very seriously. Well, what are we waiting for? Those sights aren't gonna see themselves. Yikes. You don't have to shove. First stop, Tehm'pul, right there in the center of town. There's something I really want to show you. Okay. April 23rd, Tehm'pul Plaza. Wow, it's even more impressive up close. Allow me to explain. This is the heart of our town, Tehm'pul. It was created by the founder of Khura'inism, the Holy Mother herself. I'm training right here at this temple to be a monk someday. I read that the people of this country are all adherents of Khura'inism. According to my guidebook, it's a religion in which ancestral spirits are venerated. The Holy Mother was a great spirit medium who could commune with our ancestors' souls. And spirit mediums become queen to this day, direct descendants of the Holy Mother. A spirit medium rules the entire country, huh? Talk about power and influence. The main thing you'll want to see when you come to Tehm'pul is the Dance of Devotion rite. The Dance of Devotion takes place twice, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. This dance, along with the Song of Ceremony, is performed in offering to the Holy Mother. The Dance of Devotion is the power to summon forth souls from the Twilight Realm. In Khura'inism, we believe... Oh, okay. Well... The Dance of Devotion has the power to summon forth souls from the Twilight Realm. In Khura'inism, we believe the soul is carried by the sacred Khura'inese butterfly. Its wings form a loop that wraps around the soul to transport it. Hold it. Slow down. I can't remember all of that at once. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I got a little overexcited. Anyway, the main thing I got from all of that is that you really, really love your country. Heh. Well, that's sure true. I like this kid. He pours his heart into everything he does. Let's see. I guess I just explained about half of what I usually explain. So I'll give you a special discount and only charge you 10 dalmas for the tour fee. Thank you for your patronage! I guess he pours his heart into aggressive salesmanship, too. You know, good for him. Make that cash. Come to think of it, Miss Maya told me that she could tell that I love my country, too. We stood here for about an hour while I told her all about the Holy Mother. Really? An hour? I hope that counted as patience training. And she seemed really interested, too. She listened to my whole speech. That doesn't sound like the Maya I know. Miss Maya is so kind and nice. She treats me really well, like a little brother. She's kinda like a big sister to me. This is Maya Fey you're talking about, right? Maybe she's grown up since I last saw her. Clang, clang, clang. Oh, no! What's the matter? Is it that time already? We have to hurry into the temple right away. But first, let me give you this lyrics card for the Song of Ceremony I told you about. There's an English translation of the lyrics on there too, so give it a read, okay? Let's go. But why the big rush? If we don't hurry, we'll miss the beginning of her benevolence's dance of devotion! Oh my god, this is a good pose. Oh, star eyes. Her benevolence? Cutscene.
I'll be Ur'gaid. You're under arrest for treason.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You gonna arrest this fucking child? Are you serious? Touch orb. Well, April 24th, 10 a.m. High Court of Khura'in. Accused lobby. Make like a treason and leave. Let me in! Why won't you let me in? Because you're a foreigner. What business could you have with this court? I told you, my friend is on trial in there. The police raided the temple in the middle of the dance performance yesterday. And arrested, Albie. On suspicion of treason. I was worried about Albie, so I just had to come see his trial. A trial isn't a tourist attraction, so clear off. You want a picture for your scrapbook? Take one of me and get out of here. Look, you've got it all wrong. Which is great. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do. Save. I'm gonna tell him I'm a lawyer. Yes, I'm a foreigner, but I'm not your average foreigner. What? I'm actually a lawyer. Back at home, anyway. What? A lawyer? I can't... That's not possible. What's he so shocked about? Well, whatever. Now's my chance. Nothing wrong with a lawyer entering the courtroom, right? Wait! Get back here, you! Did he just fucking run in? Oh my god, Phoenix. That man had a gun! Phoenix! Please! Wait. Isn't that her benevolence? What's she doing here in court? Indeed, what's going on here? You can't shoot the law. Okay. The divination seance has been performed. Actually, hold on. Before we do anything, do we have a court record? We don't. Okay. I wanted to read that note that we got, but we don't have one yet.
Don't worry, Phoenix Wright has plot armor.
That's true, yeah. The divination seance has been performed. I will now hand down my verdict against the accused. Oh, frick! What the fuck? We just got here! No! Hey! Hey! What? A verdict already? But the trial only just started. Guilty? There's gotta be some kind of mistake. Please take another look. I think yes, I think he might be bald under there. If I had to take a guess. Seances performed by Princess Rayfa are infallible. They show only the truth. What right do you have to question her abilities? But I didn't... Which, okay, so this is Pain. I don't know if this is Winston Pain. I guess we're gonna find out. I don't know which Pain it is. Unless they have another brother that I don't know of. Isn't it ironic that you, a devout adherent of Khura'inism, would dare doubt her insight? Max Payne. God, yeah, I guess he's another Payne brother, right? Non-believers will only be met with suffering in the Twilight Realm, you know. Khura'in and Pain. Khura'in and Pain. But I didn't do it! Your benevolence, allow me to explain, I beg of you! Be silent, impudent whelp. There's no merit to be had in indulging in the ramblings born of a criminal's unclean soul. But... What in the world is going on here? The judge made his ruling based on something called a divination seance. What is Alby's attorney doing? Wait a minute. Where is Alby's attorney? Why is this happening? I didn't do anything wrong. A foolish child. Doubting the divination seance is tantamount to doubting the Holy Mother herself. Your Majesty, as Royal Priestess, and in the name of the Holy Mother, I command you. Impose the highest penalty against this unclean soul. As you command, so it shall be done, your benevolence. May her holiness grant us divine favor. Khura'in. There we go. Thank you for pronouncing it.
Objection!
What? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Wait just one moment. You're... me and my big mouth. Now what? Mr. Wright? What are you doing here, sir? Well, I'm in it now, so I have to do this, right? Sorry, so I have to do this, right? Your Honor, it's too soon to give your verdict. This trial has only been underway for a few minutes. Excuse me? Who on earth are you? I'm, well... an ordinary tourist, Your Honor. Just passing through. Ah, a tourist, are you? Papyriki. But more importantly, where is this boy's defense attorney? Defense attorney? Whatever are you talking about? He doesn't need a defense attorney. Wait, what? Of course you wouldn't be aware, being a foreigner and all. But we have no need for defense attorneys here in the kingdom of Khura'in. We leave it all up to her benevolence's sacred power of spirit communion. That says communion, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. Her divination seances determine all. What? But surely you see how unfair that is. What kind of insane court system are they running here? You would dare mock me, you barb-headed buffoon? If you value your life, you will leave post-haste. Or shall I summon the bailiff? The bailiff is that big scary dude with the big scary gun, isn't he? I'm sure he would be happy to oblige you with a bullet or two as a souvenir of your travels. At the cost of an arm and a leg, no doubt. Now, hold on! Mr. Wright has nothing to do with any of this! Albie. I appreciate what you're trying to do, Mr. Wright, but never mind about me. You just go ahead and go see Miss Maya. But... forget about me. You have to go now. I'm sure you can find another guide. There were lots more places I wanted to show you. But it looks like I won't get a chance now. I'm sorry. The poor kid. He's trying to put on a brave face, but look how terrified he is. What can I do? What should I do? We're gonna go defend this child. Are all the world's court systems Calvin ball? What does that mean? Oh, no rules. They make up their own rules as they go along. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, pretty much. Basically. That seems like what's happening here, at least. Yeah, damn. Fucking, her benevolence there is fucking tough. They're fucking threatening to shoot Phoenix Wright. Yeah, crazy ball rules. Yeah, crazy ball's just Calvin ball, I guess. Okay. Frig off! Frig you! You're not my boss, don't tell me what to do! Frig yourself! I was commenting more on foreigner can jump in a lawyer. I'll jump in as a lawyer in a trial in a country where they don't hold certification to do so. Yeah, okay, well, I guess we're gonna find out if that's the thing. We're probably, you know, we're probably gonna be able to defend him, but... Yeah, there's no rules here. There's no rules here. Other than no defense attorneys allowed, apparently. I can't just let a verdict be handed down with nobody standing in Albie's corner. If Albie doesn't have a defense attorney, then I'll do it. I'll defend him. Defend him? You can't be serious. Did you hear that? Is he out of his mind? Heaven forbid! Defend me? Mr. Wright, what are you saying? You can't do that. You're not even a lawyer in this country. I most certainly can. Don't worry. I'm quite used to tackling all sorts of trials. He's not wrong. Besides, can you imagine how furious Maya would be if I let anything happen to you? Mr. Wright. You are but a naive tourist, ignorant of our ways. But if you are smart, you will heed my advice. Do not pursue this matter any further. Looks like defending somebody is easier said than done in this country. Bailiff, throw this man out. Your Majesty, if you please. You have something to say, Mr. Payne? Why not allow it, Your Majesty? Why not have him defend the accused? It could prove very interesting, right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Right, Mr. whoever you are? Prosecutor, are you acquainted with this traveler? That's Chief Prosecutor, Your Majesty, and yes, I am acquainted with him. He's a defense attorney from my native land. I've had dealings with him in the courtroom before. Heavens to Betsy! What? What? Mr. Wright, you're a defense attorney? Yeah, don't question it, Uchi. Maybe Phoenix has a universal translate. I don't know. No, I don't know. Japanifornia. A defense attorney. Well, this is a shock. You may be surprised to hear that I have more than 10 years of experience. I guess there aren't all that many lawyers around here. Your Majesty, would you kindly allow us to proceed in the manner of my old country? But Mr. Payne, I've already made a ruling in this case. Call it nostalgia if you will, but I am most eager to give it a try. But I have a previous engagement, you see, a class together with the missus. Your Majesty, I agree that we should have a whack at it. It sounds amusing. A score of years have passed since we last saw a defense attorney in this courtroom. A score as in, like, 20 years? What's the deal with this country? Mr. Payne, I want that barbed head brought to me on a stick. As you wish, Your Benevolence. I, Chief Prosecutor Payne, will see to it myself. Fucking... that girl is so rude! If things are done via Ouija board or whatever, why do they even need prosecuting attorneys? Yeah, good question. You know what? I think I remember them explaining away all of this. I feel like they do explain it at some point. Very well, Mr. Payne. If that is what you and her benevolence want, I will acquiesce. Is that the right way to say that? As for the defense, I hope you are prepared for every eventuality. Every eventuality? What is he talking about? There, are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Yes, thank you, Mr. Payne. And sorry for not remembering you earlier. Are you really? That's Chief Prosecutor, or the Incredible Payne, as I'm known for in this country. And you'll see soon enough just why that is. When you're forced to capitulate to me before this very court of law. Why is he so strangely confident? And not only that, but what's with the gallery? Just you watch, that defense attorney will try and twist the truth. You can bet on it. Get him, Chief Prosecutor. Crush that defense devil. This is way more lawyer hate than even back home. Now, You would please give me your opening argument once again, Mr. Payne. Certainly, your majesty. The accused is charged with 2 crimes, larceny and murder. Yesterday, the Founder's Orb was stolen from the treasure room of the Temple. Yo, okay, it is the orb. This is just about an orb. It's because someone wanted to touch orb. Oh boy, illegal orb touching. Yesterday, the Founder's Orb was stolen from the treasure room of Temple. In addition to the theft, 2 other things were discovered in the treasure room. The dead body of Mr. Pat Roll, Temple's security guard, and the empty treasure box that housed the orb, which Mr. Roll was in charge of guarding. We believe that Mr. Roll was murdered by the thief who stole the treasure. Yeah, Patrol, yeah. Terrible name. God damn it. To kill a guard armed with a gun. What a terrifyingly bold act. Yeah, you know what else is a bold act? A guard threatening you with a gun, but instead you just run by him into the room that he was trying to guard. I couldn't agree more, Your Majesty. Please allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report and crime photo. Okay. Can we look at the court record yet? Not yet. It's been a long time since we had evidence presented in court as well. It's kind of refreshing, actually. Ha 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 ha. We may rely on the power of the seances, but our police still carry out investigations. Thus, any proof I provide is indisputable. Oh, really? Well, forgive me if I don't just take your word for it. I can check the evidence out myself by looking at them in the court record. Thank you! This is all I wanted. My very important badge. I wanted to look at this, too. The song about the Founder's Orb sung during the Dance of Devotion. Oh, okay. In Dragon and Tiger battle, the Founder offers divine protection when the butterfly embraces the Mitama? The favor of the orb is bestowed. Time of death around noon. Head shows signs of being hit with a blunt object. Okay. Cerebral contusion from a head injury. Hold on, was there a date or a time on this? No. Okay. Temple's treasure room. Body was discovered at the base of the stairs to the altar. Okay. Why do they say he was shot? Did they say he was shot? Is that what just... Hold on. Yeah, wait. Yeah, Yeah, you're right. What the... What? The what? Huh. Oh, not killing with a gun. Oh, the kill guard armed with a gun. Oh, okay. Okay. He did have the gun. I did take notice of that. It's very clearly right here. Okay. I can check the evidence. Yep, looking at the court record. Cool. Okay. We'll see just how thorough you and your police were, Mr. Payne. Such a deplorable crime. The audacity of stealing the sacred treasure of Her Holiness, our founding mother. It's a crime that strikes at the very heart of our nation. Exactly, Your Majesty. We mustn't let the culprit get away with these heinous deeds. Fucking Jesus Christ, I can't believe I didn't. Indeed, such deeds are best described as treason against the crown. Heinous. Heinous! Is this treasure really such a valuable object? How can you even ask such a thing? Of course it is. It's a fucking orb. What? Phoenix? It's a soul orb. Come on, Phoenix. Why, sealed within this treasure is the very soul, the mitama of our Holy Mother.
That can't pronounce words.
Damn it. Her soul is sealed within the treasure? I think I'll take that with a grain of salt. Stella, oh yeah, this game sure is something. It's one of my favorite series just because of how ridiculous it is, and I have like a lot of nostalgia for it. But I love it. Hope you're doing well today. There's a musical of it? There's a full, like, live action movie of, based on this series. There's an anime. I have not seen that there's a musical, but I'm gonna go look that up. I'm gonna go look that up. This is the most recent game in the series, like the last one that came out. Which is also like this game is very different from the other ones as well too. Phoenix basically just went into Phoenix is on vacation in a foreign country and jumped into a courtroom and is like, I'm gonna be a lawyer now. So we're dealing with the fallout of that at the moment. Her soul is sealed within the treasure? I think I'll take that with a grain of salt. You don't believe it, do you? You had the first one? Honestly, like, I don't know how much of it you've played or if you've played it at all. It's very good. There's a lot of, like, it's a good, like, visual novel. It's one of my favorite visual novel series that I've played. Played maybe a third of it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's, the first 3 games are, like, part of a trilogy. And the third one is my favorite in that trilogy. Most recent title. Oh, yes, The Great Ace Attorney is coming out, but this was the most recently released one. Great Ace Attorney comes out in July, right? July 27th, I believe. I looked this up yesterday. I'm very excited. I'm planning on playing that as well. Welcome in, Davitsuya. Hope you're doing well. Of course I believe it. Something tells me I better play along. This kind of irreverence is exactly why I dislike defense attorneys so much. Oh my god, I stumbled over every single word in that sentence. Your Honor, I mean, your Majesty? What is it now? This treasure. I've never seen it, so it's a little hard for me to imagine. Did I see a photo of it or something? Phoenix, you can't just ask people for photos of their orbs. Phoenix. Of all the outlandish requests, you defense attorneys are truly beyond the pale. He's been getting awfully angry with me. And are those veins popping out of his forehead? It's forbidden for anyone outside of the royal family to view the treasure itself. They say that anyone without the proper spiritual power will be blinded instantly. That is why the average person has never seen the treasure, Mr. Wright. I guess there are national treasures that are off limit to the public back home, too. Greatest Attorney was already published. Oh, yeah. Even though it was, yes, that is technically true, yes. I never ended up playing it when it first came out. I was going to play, like, the fan translation, and then I was like, I'm just gonna wait. I'm sure they're gonna release it, right? And they finally did this year. Or they're planning on releasing it this year. So good. I cannot wait. I've heard it's, like, probably... I've heard a lot of people say that it's, like, their favorite games in the series. For the benefit of the shamelessly uninformed defense, let me share this newspaper article. It includes photos taken about 8 years ago when the treasure was unearthed. These are the only public photos of the outer box in existence. What's more, the treasure box only leaves the temple's treasure room but once a year, for a special New Year's rite that takes place at the palace. Therefore, this treasure box has only ever been seen by a handful of people. Okay. That's gonna be relevant. I'm just gonna go look at this. Hold on. Okay. I hear there's been a string of thefts lately of historical artifacts from the temple. Right, Your Majesty. Inexcusable thievery of precious national treasures for personal gain. And the culprit is the accused. So he used his position as monk in training to get his hands on the treasure, is that it? The accused family is by no means wealthy. To help with family finances, he works as a tour guide in addition to his aesthetic training. Thank you for giving an excellent outline of the case, Mr. Payne. Now then, no more questions from the defense, I presume? What? No, I do have questions. Even more? But you just asked a bunch. Well, make it snappy. My class starts in just a few short minutes. What? He's still planning on going to that thing? There's still a lot I don't know about the case. I should ask now while I have the chance. Let's see. What else do I need to know more about? Like, literally everything. I'm gonna save, though. I think actually it's been an hour since we last took a break. I think this is a good place to do a quick stop. So that I can go and do that. I'm gonna go grab some more water for my throat. Gonna go wet that throat. I will be right back, everyone. Please go do a stretch. Go grab some water yourself. Practice some self-care. And I will see you all in a few minutes. Be right back. Dude, I was muted. Oh, god damn it. Hi, everyone. I'm back. Hi. Back from the break. Talked to my doctor called me in the middle of the break, so I was like, I gotta go talk to her, so... So that happened. But it's good news. Mostly. She was... She's basically like, go off your medication immediately. It's causing all your issues, and I was like, okay. So there's that. Whatever. I have to go see her in person, but it's good news overall. Hello there, Spoons. Welcome back, or welcome in. You were here before. Yeah, you were here before. Oh, okay. I am ready to do this. I don't think that picking any of these questions, like, matters. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to ask all of these or what. Did Great Noon stop beating meat? Yes, I believe so. I had time to make meringue? Oh, that's awesome! Congrats. Send me pics. Okay, let's get back to this. I'm gonna ask more about the weapon. Signs of a blunt object, which means they were probably hit with... Okay. Weapon. Tell me about the weapon. Mr. Payne, what was the murder weapon? The murder weapon was the treasure box itself. The empty treasure box left at the scene had a large bloodstain on it. Oh, utterly reprehensible. Using the sacred treasure box for murder? Sacred orb. The accused came to the treasure room with the express purpose of stealing the treasure. He climbed the altar stairs and snatched the box, ready to abscond with the treasure. But he was discovered by Mr. Roll, who had come to the room in the course of his rounds. After walloping Mr. Roll on the head with the treasure box, the accused forced the bloodied housing open and made off with the treasure inside the orb. Off limits to the public. The photo in the paper is the only one of it in existence. Its contents were stolen. Hold on, I just got a very important text message. Oh my god, that looks so good. There's a good looking pie. Chi-Chi. Damn. Damn! I want pie. It was about food, yes. Food is always #1 importance. Okay. Contents were stolen. But the defendant is just a little boy. I hardly think he would be able to hit the victim, a grown man, on the head. Ah, a very good point, Mr. Wright. But I'm afraid that won't help you. At the time of the crime, the accused was on the stairs leading up to the altar. The accused's elevated position would more than make up for their difference in stature. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Ah! Mr. Payne, your reasoning is flawless. What an elegant argument. Hats off to you, Chief Prosecutor. Your title is obviously well earned. Well, the accused's guilt is certainly conclusive. Unless there's anything else, I am ready to announce my verdict. Very well. In that case, I find the accused... Just one moment, Your Majesty. Don't you think you're rushing the verdict just a little bit? Well, I told you, I have plans to attend and... Ah! I'm late, it's already started. How did the time fly by so fast? He's still stuck on that? It's good to know the judge here sucks just about as much as the judge in Japanifornia. We haven't even heard the defendant's side of the story yet. Your Majesty, the defense asserts its right to cross-examine the defendant. Huh? Did I say something funny? Cross-examine the what do you mean by that? What? What do you mean by what do I mean? I seem to have some dim recollection of the process, but I can't quite recall. And little wonder, the so-called defendant hasn't been questioned in over 20 years! Should I even be surprised anymore? Anyway, I demand we let the defendant, or the accused, tell his side of the story. Is that really necessary? Of course course it's necessary, Your Majesty. What the frick? What harm could it do? I say we allowed a boy to speak, Your Majesty. Your Magistry. Though I doubt he'll have anything of relevance to say.
Wintermute. Magistry.
Magistry. Oh, how kind of you, Your Royal Painness. Very well. As long as it's okay with you, Mr. Payne. I feel like Payne's digging himself into a hole here. I'm already hopelessly late for my class anyway. In that case, the prosecution calls the accused back to the witness stand. Oh, but before we do, I'd better call my wife and apologize for missing that class. Any objections? Go for it, Your Majesty. Accused, state your name and occupation again, if you would. I'll be your guide. I'm in training to be a monk, and I am a tour guide, too. Why me? Now, where were we? Cross-examining the defendant, Your Majesty. Oh, did they mention which pain this one was? No, but I wanted to check. It's Gaspin Pain. It's Gaspin Pain. It's not Winston Pain. Yeah. Gaspin was... Winston is the one who's normally around, but I think Gaspin Pain is, yeah, the other one. The younger brother. I can't remember which case it was that he was in. I'd have to look it up. Anyway. Right. Let's do that then. At the defense attorney's insistence, I might add, Is Gaspin not a real name? He sounds a little dispirited. His wife must have given him a piece of her mind. Well, the defense had better get to it, and make it quick if you please. The defense? Mr. Wright, I didn't know you were a lawyer. Well, I am, and I'm here to defend you, Albie. Don't worry. All you have to do is tell the truth, and you'll be all right. You tricked me, What? If I knew you were a lawyer, I wouldn't have given you that tour. Give back that megatalon I gave you yesterday. Albie, what's gotten into you? Don't talk to me. You disgust me. Now even Albie's against me? But why? This must be a new experience for you, Mr. Wright, being loathed by a client. I'll be a little shit, am I right? You're right, Andistan'dhin. I think you're thinking of Gaston. Yeah, I don't know why Gaspin couldn't be a name either, though. It literally just pulls up Gaspin Pain as the second result. It's a last name. Now then, accused, please give the court your testimony. The incident occurred around noon, during the break between the morning and the afternoon dances of devotion. I want you to tell the court what you were doing around that time. All right. Witness testimony. Ooh, that was fancy. Miss 420. Damn. Damn. There's Gaspar. Yeah, Gaspar's... Yeah, I've seen that name before. I'm gonna drink some water also before we do this. The accused's account. I didn't kill Mr. Roll, and I didn't steal the treasure. I'm not allowed to go anywhere near the treasure room. I've never even seen that treasure box with the green Khura'in's butterfly on it. When the incident happened, I was in the hallway planning out my tour route. How do you know what color it is? No, child. Why would you leave that detail in there? Damn it. Okay. Were you well acquainted with the victim? Yeah, he used to chat with me whenever we ran into each other in the temple. Mr. Roll was a monk in training when he was a kid too, you know. I bet Albie looked up to him. But he had to go give up that and go work when his family needed money. That's why he became a guard. But at least that way he could still stay at the temple. He was so proud when he was put in charge of guarding the treasure box. He even got to carry the box to the palace for the New Year's rite. The victim's parents apparently both died relatively young. So Mr. Roll had to support his younger brothers and sisters as well. But even with his job as a security guard, I'm sure things couldn't have been easy for him. Sounds like his circumstances and Albie's were very similar. Mr. Roll encouraged me to never give up. Albie, you train hard and make sure you become a monk one day. Don't end up like me, he'd say. He was always cheering me on in my training and in my tour guide business too. Why in the world would I kill a nice man like that? Yes, I see. You expressed yourself well. Defense, now that you've heard the accused's account, are you finally satisfied? If so, let's draw this to an expeditious conclusion. But, Your Majesty, I still haven't even cross-examined the defendant yet. And that wasn't the end of it? It's been so long I don't rightly recall what this cross-examining thing is all about. A judge who doesn't know what a cross-examination is? What fresh hell is this? I really do wish I could remember how it works. Do I keep saying majesty? Oh my god, I know I'm supposed to be saying magistry. But I keep fucking it up every time. After you barge past an armed guard and challenge the process. Yep, that's true. That's true. I don't need to give the judge a refresh. Do I really need? I'm pretty sure this is just a tutorial thing, right? I don't want to do a tutorial. Save. It's like a drinking game. Only take a drink when you say it right and stay sober most of the stream. Oh no. Not necessary. I better save my breath. The judge doesn't exactly seem like a model student. He'll just have to watch and see how it's done. Okay. Thank you, game, for suggesting a tutorial, but we don't need one. Please be respectful while disrespecting the process. The accused's account. Oh, that's interesting. It's like, instead of it being a bar now, it's like spirit orbs. Sporbs. Okay.
Wintermute. Don't lose orb.
Don't lose orb. I didn't kill Mr. Roland. I didn't steal the treasure.
Hold it!
I believe you didn't do either of those things, Albie. You do? But you're a lawyer. Of course you'd say that. Now, there's no need for that. But he's right. Lawyers always claim their client's innocent, even if they have to lie. Just like you're doing right now, accused. Don't lump me in with that lawyer! I'm not lying. I didn't steal anything. I didn't kill anybody. I tried the Deep Eddy cranberry vodka. It's not as good as the lemon one. Oh, no, that's disappointing. I think we only have the lemon one here. I have... I have it bookmarked. It's in my bookmarks bar because I want to try it eventually. And I don't want to forget about it. But I haven't had a chance to go to an LCBO, so... I'm not allowed to go anywhere near the treasure room.
Hold it!
You're not allowed to go near the treasure room? Why is that? It's a rule of the temple. They keep a lot of important things in that room. Yes, like the Founder's Orb in particular. Only the royal family may lay eyes on it. Didn't Mr. Payne say anyone without spiritual power would go blind? I heard you wouldn't be blinded if you just looked at the outer treasure box. But I've never been anywhere near the treasure room. I'm too scared. You've got to believe me. Pretty sure that child's lying. Right, because of this right here. We have to... Child has seen this before because there's only a black and white photo of it in our evidence, I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure this is what we have to press, or present, but I'm gonna press it for now anyway. A box with a butterfly on it? Yeah, you can see it in that newspaper article, look. Yep. See, there's a relief of the Khura'inese butterfly on the treasure box. Oh, this design here carved on the back of the box. I see it now. It's a sacred butterfly, said to carry the soul or a mitama of the departed. Its wings form a loop that cradles the mitama and carries it to the Twilight Realm. As you can see, there's even one depicted here beneath me at the judge's bench. Well, what do you know? There it is. Though it kind of looks like he's about to be carried off to the Twilight Realm himself. Anyway, I've never even seen this treasure box. Besides, it's interesting how this is a slower version of the usual theme. Yes. Basically, every Ace Attorney game has a different soundtrack, but they're all based on the original, like, themes from the first game. But like 1, 2, and 3 all have different like objection songs and cross-examination songs, etc. Music in this game's great. When the incident happened, I was in the hallway planning out my tour route.
Hold it!
Planning out your tour route? Yeah, I was planning out a tour for you. For me? Well, thank you, Albie. I wouldn't have done it if I knew you were a lawyer. I wasted all that time on you. Give it back. Sadly, I'm a lawyer, not a Time Lord. That's a Doctor Who reference, isn't it? Yeah, they did. That was a Doctor Who reference. Actually, as soon as he heard that's what I am, he's been like a totally different person. I certainly don't think Albie committed murder. However... Don't talk to me! You disgust me! Yeah, you missed it. Hold on. Let me scroll up for you. There we go. Sadly, I'm a lawyer, not a Time Lord. That outburst earlier makes me wonder if he'd willingly tell me the truth. I better compare his statements in the court record carefully. If I find an inconsistency, I can present some evidence, maybe get him to open up.
Wintermute. Why are they dumping on the defense attorney and heaping praise on the prosecutor? They're both lawyers.
I think we're probably gonna find out why and what the fuck is up with their really dumb court system. But clearly there's a lot of hate for lawyers right now, for defense attorneys specifically. I'm gonna guess that something probably happened in 20 years ago when they got rid of their defense attorney system. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to, I think this is it. I'm gonna save here. I'm pretty sure I have to present the box because the green butterfly comment.
Objection!
Objection! Oh, Albie, why would you lie to me? So, you say you've never laid eyes on the treasure box, is that right? That's right! It's forbidden, so I'd never do that. In that case, how do you know there was a green butterfly on it? Huh? Because, I saw the picture of it in the newspaper article. No. Take another look. These photos are in black and white. You couldn't possibly tell what color the butterfly is from these pictures. Ah! Hold on. His bag. Did it just move? But... Oh, Kunka! What? I beg your pardon? Kunka is a word in Khura'inese that people use when they're surprised. You just exposed a lie, so this is the power of cross-examination, is it? I should be the one shocked here by your shocking lack of understanding. But just a moment. If the accused was lying, then that just makes him more suspicious than ever. And this just makes things worse for me than ever. Hey there, Red! Welcome in! Hi. Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Albie, are you hiding something? Please give only true statements. I can't help you if you don't tell the truth. Darn. I just can't get to I can't seem to get him to open up to me. So, accused. You have seen the treasure box with your own eyes, after all, haven't you? Well... maybe I did take a peek one time a long time ago when I was cleaning the treasure room. But you weren't in the treasure room at the time of the incident, right? Of course I wasn't!
Objection!
That is a lie. You were most definitely inside the treasure room on the day of the incident. And I have proof. He does? This was found on the floor of the treasure room. It's a scroll entitled Notice and contains a list of temple monk duties. These instructions pertain to the day of the incident. And what exactly is that supposed to prove? The accused's fingerprints were found on the scroll. What? Oh no! Where is it? It's not here. I must have dropped it somewhere. Indeed, you must have dropped it when you were busy murdering the victim. No. No, child. No. Then that means Albie was there on the day of the incident? So this is the power of cross-examination. The more the accused talks, the guiltier he paints himself. Yes, it would seem so, Your Majesty. Ugh, he predicted my argument and had evidence ready to refute it. How was any of that supposed to help the accused? See, I told you can't trust lawyers and their lies. Our benevolence already said the kid's guilty.
Right, take a drink.
Just declare him guilty and get it over with. Said it right, take a drink, yeah. I remembered this time. Devouring this salad from Cafe Rio. Ooh, what kind of salad? I do like the idea that Phoenix Wright is just going around to countries and fixing the court system, I know! This whole, like, situation is so fucking ridiculous, and I love it. It's so Phoenix Wright. Ooh, steak. Nice. Nice. That sounds awesome. No, everything's going all wrong. Shando, what do I do? Shadow. Shadow? As I suspected, this cross-examination session has served no purpose whatsoever. No, you're wrong. But armed as we are with her benevolence's insight, there's no reason to doubt his guilt. Then I guess I'll just have to poke holes in this insight of hers. By the way, this didn't prove to be very interesting at all, Mr. Payne. Nevertheless, I will now finally announce my verdict. Wait just one moment, Your Majesty. I haven't seen this divination seance for myself yet. As the defense, I have the right to check it. Is that really necessary? I have to get home and apologize to my wife. I guess she really did give him the business. Your Majesty, I enthusiastically support having Mr. Wright see the seance. You do? And why is that, Mr. Payne? Oh, hey there, New Van Dyke! Dark Age of the Law! Lawyer. Lawyer. This is post-Dark Age of the Law. Don't you want to see it? See the lawyer being utterly crushed by the power of the seance? And then watch him tearfully beg for mercy? Well now. I'm sure it'll make up for not getting to go to that class with your wife. It certainly does sound worth seeing, and it'd give me a juicy tidbit to tell the missus. Ah ha ha! I've been reduced to a juicy tidbit? What kind of seance is this? So, this court system, we as Phoenix Wright have gone to, this foreign country, and here they look at the memories of the dead because they're a country of spirit mediums, so they can see the moments before someone dies, and we're about to see what this looks like right now. Phoenix Wright walked into the courtroom and was like, I demand to defend this boy. And it's like, we haven't had defense attorneys in 20 years, but go ahead. Sure, we'll entertain you. Oh yeah, it's all very fantastical, Red. Totally normal courts here. Well, foreign interloper, I imagine you do have to see it for yourself to be convinced. It's certainly unprecedented, but let's have the divination seance performed again. But then, right after the tearful begging, I really do have to be going. The only tearful begging is going to come from the prosecution when we're through. Hey there, Rudy Ska. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Happy Tuesday. How pitiful the defense looks, still scrambling desperately for a foothold. Blissfully unaware that defeat and despair are all that await him. Okay, is this a cutscene? Oh, no, okay. Maybe? No. There she is, her benevolence. Your benevolence, Rayfa Padma Khura'in. Thank you for coming all this way once again. Did she go home? In between shit-talking us and now? Your gratitude is unnecessary. This is simply my duty. Barb-headed attorney. Yes? I am told you question the veracity of the sacred divination seance. It would seem the depths of your irreverence and blasphemy are lost on you. I'm just a foreigner, ignorant in the ways and customs of this country. I apologize in advance for anything rude I might say or do, your benevolence. All I want is a fair trial for Alibi. I keep on wanting to read his name as Alibi, and I know that's not what it is. I know it's Albi. You would imply that the trials of this country are unfair? Do explain, outsider. How verdicts founded on truths imparted by the very souls of the dead lack impartiality. I'll be damned. Yeah, the kid's name is... Hold on. It sure is a pun. The kid's name is I'll Be Your Guide. And he is a tour guide and also a monk in training. But... It's funny how most of the nicknames for the defense attorneys in this series are about their hair. Yeah. I mean, one's about feathers, but... I mean, also, like, Phoenix's hair is, like, all the defense attorneys' hairs are also all very, like, out there. What's fair about trials with no defense and no chance for the accused to tell their story? How dare you speak to her benevolence in that manner?
Wintermute. Anime hair turn over 9,000.
Did you hear that? Did you hear I talked to her benevolence? What does he know about anything, ignorant outsider? He won't stand for it. Or I won't stand for it. He must be punished. Yikes. Looks like I really stuck my foot in it this time. Punish him! Punish him! Punish him! Punish him! Silence! One and all. Is she standing up for me? Be not disquieted, my people. He merely expresses his opinion. Well, well, looks like her benevolence is going to be more reasonable than I thought. Attorneys are ghastly creatures, with souls stained black by brazen untruths. The words of a lowly worm such as that are not worth troubling yourselves over. Alright, I take that back. None of his prattling can sway the truth of my insights. Rest assured, he will soon see the error of his foolish ways. Now then, your benevolence, the divination seance, if you would. Reasonable, yeah. Reasonable. Certainly. Nana, my robe. Oh, that was efficient as fuck. Damn.
O Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name. Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped.
Okay.
O dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
Dealing seances. Fucking, yeah, rollerblades. Oh, sorry, cutscene. Is this just the same dance from the cutscene at the beginning? Yeah, it totally is. Okay. Except it's in a courtroom this time. Sorry, there is a difference. This music reminds me a lot of, Madoka Magica, that anime. Like, the witches theme. Nier, yeah, Nier's also, yeah, it has a very, Nier style music as well. Yeah, I didn't even think of Nier. I immediately thought of the witches in... Oh. Okay. Incense. Song of Ceremony, Boy's Voice. Oh, so... Oh. Oh, Pain! What just happened? An image appeared in the pool. A final message from the victim's soul, the last communication of his mitama. The divination seance has revealed this for us. Her benevolence can use her power of spirit communication. Communion. It's communion, not communication. To project a victim's memories of the last few moments before their demise. So what we saw in the pool is what Mr. Roll was actually experienced? In the victim's memories, we see the accused raising a weapon up over his head. This is consistent with the findings of the police investigation. There has to be some kind of mistake. I didn't do it. This looks bad for Albie. Really, really, really bad. Now do you see why I'm the incredible Pain? More than I can express. But even if those really are the victim's last memories, what can I do with them? There it is. There's the face of a man being utterly crushed. Oh, how long I've waited to see it. Isn't it wonderfully gratifying, Your Majesty? Oh yes, very satisfying indeed. Now, are you finally convinced, Traveler? The accused is most assuredly guilty. Am I really the only unbiased one here? Now then, I think we've been amused enough. If you give up now, I won't even invoke the Defense Culpability Act against you. You'd be free to slink back to your own country with your tail between your legs. They didn't explain, yeah, the Defense Culpability Act? What's that? Oh, okay. Winter, it sounds similar. Yeah, it looks like it's a similar system to, like, Athena's, widget system from Dual Destinies. Defense Culpability Act? What's that? What? You mean you honestly don't know? No? Uh-oh. Oh, what's with all the hubbub? Well, not only is he a lying, black-hearted lawyer, but he's also an imbecile. Your Majesty, I think you'd better explain the Defense Culpability Act to him. Yes, I think I'd better. The Defense Culpability Act, or DC Act for short, is as follows. In the name of Her Eminence, those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. In other words, if you help the accused by defending him and he is found guilty, you will receive the same sentence as he. What? What kind of insane law is that? Under the DC Act, many an attorney has been convicted and met with a grim fate. Some went to prison, others received the death penalty. That's why there are so few in our country today who admit to being an attorney. Huh. That's as it should be. The history of our courts proves that attorneys are black-souled creatures who will tell any lie to save the accused. Thus, attorneys deserve to be exterminated. Was that also a reference to, I've never felt so much hostility coming at me from so many sides. What could have happened to make everyone feel this way? You fell right into my trap, Phoenix Wright. Wait. Your win streak against me and my brother ends today. With the seance and the DC Act on my side, I'll finally get my revenge. His revenge is to fucking have Phoenix Wright killed? Are you serious? What the fuck? That is fucked up. Damn. Oh yeah, there was a Doctor Who reference earlier where Phoenix Wright made a Time Lord joke. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was another Doctor Who reference. So that's why he was so eager to have me defend Albie. Imagine if this series ended with Phoenix Wright's execution. Talk about a turnabout? A turnabout! Chased out and humiliated back home, fate brought me to the foothills of Khura'in. I thank my lucky stars that I'm a chief prosecutor here now. Defense, know that if I rule that the accused is guilty, you will go to prison too. That explains Albie's reaction earlier. Defend me? Mr. Wright, what are you saying? You can't do that. Your Majesty, isn't the prison sentence a bit lenient? After all, we're talking about treason. One should pay for such a crime with one's life. Yeah, he is fucking trying to get him murdered. Are fucking death penalty. Yes, I believe the death penalty might be appropriate under these circumstances. The death penalty? No way. You're kidding, right? Your Majesty? Do I look like I'm kidding? I'll have you put your life and your dark-tainted soul on the line here. To death? This can't be happening. The Courts of Resignation. Our courts are well known as thus. In this land where my seances provide the truth and no attorneys can intervene, criminals know that all they can do is resign themselves to their fate. Oh, foreign lawyer, I ask you once more. Are you sure you still want to defend the accused? Ugh. There's Maya to think of in all of this, too. I can't just lay down my life. What in the world should I do? I don't think I can abandon the defense here. I think that Phoenix Wright would never abandon his client. I actually stopped playing the game here. The unfairness level exceeded my tolerances. Oh yeah, it's extremely unfair right now. We're gonna continue the defense. Yeet! Sorry, child. Isn't this why I became a lawyer in the first place? Oh, baby Phoenix. To help those with no one on their side. I can't just abandon everything I believe in. All I can do now is stand firm and fight! Well, don't hold your tears back on my account, Phoenix Wright. Admit your defeat and grovel before me, the chief prosecutor, for your
So
life!
grew into that anime hairstyle?
Yes, basically. Even if it means being subject to the Defense Culpability Act. I will defend Albie. What? But Mr. Wright! I saw someone make a comment about the fact that he was standing on a box before, and I do love that they do that with all of the shorter, defendants. This defendant insists he's innocent, and not even a divination seance should be accepted without examination. But if I'm found guilty, you'll get the death penalty too. Even knowing that, you still want to defend me? I don't know what happened in the past, but it looks like everyone in this country considers lawyers to be liars? So, I can understand if you don't believe me. But I still believe in you and your innocence. So, all I have to do is keep believing and find the truth. That's all there is to it. Oh, Phoenix. Barb-headed attorney, you continue to amuse me. Though, your barb jabs are just proving to be more than... are proving to be more than mere jokes. Your benevolence. Believe me when I say that this attorney will knock your insides out. Insolvent, disrespectful attorney. You'll have plenty of time to regret your folly in the Twilight Realm. Yeah, she's also threatening me with death. And not a wise move, Traveler. Not wise at all.
Wintermute. Insolent, he's got plenty of money and isn't insolvent.
Did I say oh my god, did I say insolvent? Oh my god. I mean, Phoenix is broke all the time. It's canon that he's broke all the time, so we kind of do know about his finances. This is canon. This is canon. You should have taken the chance I offered to save your life. But you have made your choice. The Defense Culpability Act will be applied in this case. And with this verdict, you'll soon both be parting with your heads. What the fuck? What the fuck? Ah! The souls of the departed speak only the truth, and I but give their messages a voice. If you think my insights contain falsehood, I challenge you to prove it. Okay, this is a good place to take a break. After this happens. Okay, there we go. Death! 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 Fuck! Everyone's chanting for death as the story take place in the United States. Woof. Okay, I'm gonna be right back, everyone. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get some water. I'm gonna go grab a snack. Please, everyone, go do a stretch. Go also grab some water. Stay hydrated. I will see you all very soon. Be right back. Hi, I'm back. Hello, everyone. Hi, I got a package during, that break in the mail. Another good package in the mail today. Yes, it is the one from Spoons. No, it doesn't have a fucking Sega Genesis. I wish that would be better than this. Giant fucking shield pillow, but also it has a holder here so you can hold it up like a fucking shield. Ah! The crest of Prince Zelda, yeah. Yeah. It's actually, it's really cool though. I do like the design of this shield, so. Thank you, Spoons. I don't think he's here right now. I sent a text message and called him a bitch though. So. Back to the game. Here we go. Rayfa's Insight. Okay. I also got this box of nerds. I'm very excited to eat those. That is a giant nerd in there. That one's not gonna come out of the box. This is a terrible thing to eat when you're doing a voice acting stream. Okay. I was like, where's my water? It's right here. Pop Rocks would be worse. Yeah, you probably could do some good ASMR streams with Pop Rocks, right? Can we get the Squeeze Sonic change to Squeeze Plush and have regular Garf and Hyrule Shield added to the options? No, see, okay, listen, I can't really expand it. I wonder if that was the reason why he gave me another plush. No, because I don't like pulling Garf up onto screen. And I make Spoons pay the extra, like, 6,000 channel points to have that happen. Also, you mean my Jigglypuff? Okay, I'm getting back to this game. Here we go. Rayfa's Insight. So, the accused swung whatever he was holding down on the victim's head. With the pain, the victim's vision went dark. This is when he lost his life. Still, I can't believe it. A murder after the morning dance of devotion? Wait, so, wait, hold on. She gave me her insights? Oh, wait. Oh, these are the victim's wait, was that her own thought or was that the victim's thought? You just missed it, Spoons. You just missed it. I showed everyone. But yes, hold on. Give me a second. Here, it's right here. I already showed everyone, but it's a shield. Hello, it's a shield. Oh my god, it's a shield. Haha. These are the victim's experiences just before his death. It is a good gift. It's a good gift. It's a good pillow too. As the victim's final memories, we can assume they aren't lies. So how do I break this down? Allow me to relieve you of your ignorance, Defense. Did you notice the words that appeared in the seance vision? Yes, I did. It's weird that, like, a spirit would project those words onto a vision. Like... Like, this is a very weird concept. I will squeeze the shield, yes. Actually, wait, no, I should have gotten you to do the other redeem. Oh, well. It's actually really soft. And then we get to do a wiggle. Ba-ba-ba. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Come to think of it, I did see wiggle, words wiggle, like wiggle. Song of Ceremony and wiggle, Incense. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. The victim's final memories are not limited to sight alone. Sight, smell, taste, sound, touch, all is laid bare in the pool of souls. Yeah, but I'm not pulling regular Garf on like the physical regular Garf on screen. So what Mr. Roll experienced with his 5 senses appears in the vision as words, right? Precisely. And by examining these sensations, we can perceive the victim's final moments with an unparalleled clarity. It works for me. I can use all the extra information I can get. Now, to find a contradiction between her insights and the seance vision. Your benevolence. I ask that you please show me the seance vision again. Very well. Okay. Incense. Song of Ceremony. Boy's voice. Boy's voice! Pain! Wait a minute. Her benevolence said after the morning dance of devotion earlier, didn't she? Isn't there something off about that? Yeah, it was happening while the vision was happening. First I'll swipe... Okay, this is a tutorial. My way to the insight that seems off. Okay. Yes, this is the insight that sounded funny. Yeah. Now I'll just carefully compare this insight with the seance vision. If I notice a sensation that seems contradictory, I'll tap select! I'm waiting for it to happen. Right there. This is it. This is the part of the vision that contradicts the insight. Now I just select the sensation that I think is inconsistent and then present it. So it's the Song of Ceremony. Also, why were there incense? There's incense in his bag for whatever reason. Sent.
Objection!
Wait just a moment. Yeah? What is it, Barbed Head? You're saying the incident occurred after the morning dance devotion, right? That's right. What of it? Then isn't it strange that Mr. Roll could still hear the Song of Ceremony? Oh my! You're absolutely right. Holy shit! No one's gonna care! Yeah, exactly. Is that all that troubles you? Huh? What the victim heard was just a practice run of the Song of Ceremony. Practice run? What are you talking about? Mr. Payne, if you would. Certainly, allow me to explain. The incident occurred in the interval between the morning and afternoon dances. During that time, the singers were practicing in the performance hall. Precisely. I was there as well, so I can corroborate this statement. I see. So what the victim heard was that practice session. Ugh, there goes my contradiction. Ugh, okay, so they were practicing in this performance hall. That must be the room where Albie and I saw her benevolence dancing. She's still in the well of the court. Well, she still has to keep the vision going, right? So that everyone can see, because I'm cross-examining, right? Okay. However, Mr. Payne, I admit one detail troubles me. Ask away, your majesty. It's a big temple. The performance hall and the treasure room are quite far from each other. Could the song really be heard all the way in the treasure room? He's right. It is a very big temple. Well, how about it, Mr. Payne? Your Majesty, have you forgotten? There are speakers in every room of Temple, including the treasure room. Oh, that's right. Speakers? For what purpose? Are you serious, Mr. Wright? They're to broadcast the sacred music of the performance hall throughout the temple. That's why the victim could hear the Song of Ceremony in the seance vision. It was the practice run going on in the performance hall, heard over the speakers. Thank you for your explanation, your benevolence. That makes perfect sense, even to a feeble-minded old man like me. Then why are you the fucking... Oh my god, why are you fucking judging anything? Think nothing of it. Now, if you wouldn't mind, could you please alter your insights for us? Very well. The Song of Ceremony the victim heard was of a practice run through the temple speakers. Blackwell's bird. God, I love Blackwell's bird. Hawk. Blackwell's bird, hawk. Actually, it's Taka, which I found out was just Japanese for hawk, so... I think I'm getting the hang of this. If I point out an inconsistency, she'll update her insights accordingly. So if I keep pointing things out, maybe I can knock all of her insights out after all. I better find another inconsistency, no matter how small. Oh yeah, I guess, yeah, that is, Winter, that is totally true. That is 100% true. It's a bit hard to focus on the insights with the seance vision going. I'll try using the pause button to temporarily stop the vision. Okay, cool. Thank you. There, I paused the vision. I think I can tap the flashing panels to jump to different parts of the vision. Try moving to the Mitama mark to the flashing red panel there. Okay, now that I know how to get around in the seance visions, it's time to find inconsistencies between the insights and the vision. Yes, we now have been tutorialized here. Down on the victim's head. Okay. Why does vision... With the pain, the vision went dark. But he lost his vision before that also, though. I'm not really sure what to present to what. Like, there's a bunch of things that are wrong with this, but I don't know where to start. Yeah, like, this is the one that has the blacking out, right? So this happens, they lose electricity or something, and then he comes back, and then he blacks out, and then there's pain. But I'm not sure he blacked out. So... I don't know if it's this right here. I feel like it might be this. I'm gonna save. Hold on, can I do that? See, but I can't point to the fact that it's dark. I can only point to words. Wait, hold on. No, back. Hold on, if the power went out... Hold on. Well, I just think I realized something. I think, yeah. You think, hold on, yeah, I think this has got to be it. This has got to be it when the light went out. Because you can hear... Oh, yeah, you can't select site, okay. Because you can hear, like, something is fucked up here. I'm pretty sure there was a power outage here, right? And the boy's voice disappeared, but the Song of Ceremony is still playing. So...
Objection!
You're saying that the victim's field of vision went dark right after he was struck, correct? Of course, as anyone with eyes can see. Well, pardon me, but I must disagree. What? Your benevolence. Please take another look at the exact moment the victim felt pain. Hmm? Oh. Everything goes black, and then only after that, the victim feels pain. Inconceivable! This places the order of the events at odds with what you say happened. My word! Okunka, your benevolence, what is the meaning of this?
Inconceivable!
Inconceivable! Oh, Oz, you missed some stuff earlier. The crowd was just chanting for the death penalty about 20 minutes ago. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. I cannot be wrong. My insights are beyond fallacy. If what the defense says is true, this is a very grave matter indeed. Please forgive me, your benevolence, but I'm afraid this contradiction is something we simply can't ignore.
Objection!
Now. Let's not be too hasty, your majesty. I think I can clear this up. You have something to add, Mr. Payne? 1,000 apologies. It seems the prosecution has failed to make one tiny thing clear. And that would be... On the day of the incident, there was a power outage, a blackout in one part of the temple. I fucking knew it! And as I recall, the crime scene was in that sector. A power outage must be why the victim's field of vision went dark. I apologize for neglecting to tell the court this detail. I'm afraid it slipped my mind. Oh, fuck off, Payne. Or rather, you knew all along and are only letting it slip now that it's convenient, Payne. The power outage knocked out both the lights and the speakers. Oh, there was a blackout there, was there? Well, now, that explains everything, does it not? What do you mean, your benevolence? Please share your thoughts with us, if you would. The blackout occurred when the accused and the victim were faced with one another. Fearing the victim would flee under the cover of darkness, the accused swiftly brought his weapon down on the victim's head. I see. That makes perfect sense, your benevolence. So the victim was struck after the lights went out. Hold it, is this the Grace Ace Attorney waiting room? Yes, hey there, Serena. We are going... I already have that game pre-ordered. I cannot wait to play it. We're building up to it. But yeah, we're playing, Spirit of Justice right now. We just started today. Okay. The depth of your insight is awe-inspiring, your benevolence. Give her a hand, everyone. Well done! Long may you live and prosper! Hey, I want to live long and prosper, too. Oh, look, it's another reference! It's another reference! Enough applause. You flatter me. Now, your benevolence, in light of this new information... Yes, of course. I will alter my insight. 456 remastered? Oh my god, that would be amazing. I had to emulate 4 for streaming, and then I've been playing these on Android. So it's worked out. I'm glad we were able to play them all, without any issue, but I really hope that they do a re-release of, like, a 456. One can safely assume the accused struck the victim the moment after the blackout began. The song of ceremony the victim heard was part of a practice run through the temple's speakers. Okay. So much for my inconsistency. At least I was able to draw out some new info. And with new info comes a chance to find new inconsistencies! Now, to compare the insights with the vision again, and see what else I can dig up. I saw that, I think there was also news about a possible Ace Attorney 7 being released, and... I want that to happen real bad. I love this series. Okay, wait, what do I have to prove? Hold on. This hasn't changed, right? We just know now that there was... Oh, no, okay, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, no, never mind, I know what I'm doing. We're doing, this part. It's the Song of Ceremony victim heard was a practice run through the temple speakers. If we present the same, I think, 4th panel here... No, that was slightly too late. Hold on. Fuck! Like, two... Stop! Go! Okay, I think this is... I'm gonna save, but I'm pretty sure this is what we have to present. The fact that the power went out and the boy's voice is not here. So we're gonna select the Song of Ceremony.
Objection!
Right? Yes. I finally found it. This is the gaping hole I've been looking for. Your benevolence, as impressive as your spirit communion power is, it's not infallible. You never know when to stop talking, do you?
Freezing.
Yeah. I hope you realize your words are an insult to all adherents of Khura'ism. Defense, watch what you say. If you don't mind that tongue of yours, you won't have one left to mind. It's certainly not my intention to insult spirit mediums. But, maybe I'm not the one who needs to learn when to stop talking. Oh, damn. What malarkey. I believe you said a few moments ago that the victim could hear the Song of Ceremony thanks to the temple's speakers. Phoenix was supposed to be on vacation and he now has to work. That's what's gotten into him. Also, he's older now and doesn't give a fuck. But then how do you explain how the victim could still hear the Song of Ceremony even after the power went out? Oh, this contradiction of facts can only mean that the Song of Ceremony Mr. Roll heard was not coming from the speakers. What? Impossible. What are you saying? That the song he heard was coming directly from the performance hall? Waiting for E3 next month to ascertain. Yo, nice. Yeah. Hopefully they'll announce it. I am gonna die. I'm gonna start screaming as soon as I hear the Phoenix Wright movie. Or, sorry, Phoenix Wright movie. Phoenix Wright music at an E3 presentation. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's the only possible explanation. But the judge is saying this, but the scene of the crime was nowhere near the performance hall. Right. The song couldn't make it all the way to the treasure room, not unless... You mean to say... Yes, the treasure room was not the actual scene of the crime. It must have been somewhere else, somewhere closer to the performance hall. What? You can't be serious. There's a glaring contradiction in the claims of her benevolence and the prosecution. Therefore, the defense insists that this case be thoroughly re-examined. What? No. This is completely unprecedented. An inconsistency in her benevolence's insights? Unbelievable. Heed not his forked tongue, your majesty. These are but the claims of a corrupt lawyer, a feeble ruse from a feeble mind. But the contradiction revealed by the defense is undeniable.
Wintermute. Who's Nick?
Who's Nick? I can't. We can't just turn a blind eye to it. But the defense's assertion is, in the end, meaningless. Oh, assertion, sorry. Even if the location of the murder turned out to be different, it doesn't change what we've seen of the moment of the murder. Indeed, the accused is standing right there in front of the victim. Furthermore, the murder weapon remains raised above his head. My insights still stand. I hate to admit it, but she's right. The seance vision still makes the situation look really grim for Albie. Albie. Hold on, I have to cough. Okay, yeah, sorry. I was like, do I have to unmute myself on my stream deck? But I don't. We're unmuted. I think we're good. Okay. Yeah, we can't determine. We have no idea what he's holding. The murder weapon is supposed to be... do I need more tea? Actually, I could use... Yeah, I could totally use some tea. Just re-steep the same tea, but for like a minute longer and just put honey in it. Foolishness from a foolish fool who foolishly mean to fool me. Foolish fools. This is the suspected murder weapon, by the way. So hold on. Right here. That looks very heavy for that child to carry above his head and kill someone with it, especially a grown man, but whatever. You already stole that tea for yourself. Oh, damn. I'm cool with, like, any green tea, maybe. Edgeworth class trial flashbacks. Yeah, they did a little flashback to that scene earlier, which was great. With Phoenix, like, crying as a child. Okay. Yes, the seance vision still makes the situation look really grim for Albie. I doubt the defense can dream up an explanation as to why. The accused has his hands up over his head. Well, the defense dares to dream out of making this nightmare alive. Of making it out of this nightmare alive. You what? You still insist on trying to tear down my insights, do you? You'd better be prepared to back up your claim. Remember what will happen to that tongue of yours if we find you're just wagging it. She fucking... Okay, so she's threatened to kill us? At least it's been downgraded. Well, it hasn't really been downgraded, but she's threatening to cut out our tongue as well. That's fucking brutal. Of course I can back up my claim, just as soon as I think of something. You appear to be fully prepared, defense. As the embodiment of this court, I give you permission to try and prove your claim. As long as you're willing to stake your life on it. I concur, your majesty. Prepare the tongue shears! Chop chop! Chop chop? Yes, let's have the bailiff fetch them. I think I saw a suitable pair in the basement. Chop chop! Stop! Stop! I hear that lying lawyers have several tongues to spare. I'm sure he won't miss one.
We are all in awe of Phoenix Wright's seat of the pants methodology of legal defense.
Yikes, these people are actually serious. Chop chop. I'm rather attached to my tongue. Think, Phoenix, think! Other than to raise a weapon, why would Albie have held his hands up like that? Oh, like if he was having a gun pointed at him? Jonk jonk. Aha, so that's why. The reason the defendant had his hands up over his head can be explained by something in the crime photo. What explains why Albie had his hands raised above his head? Gun. It's gun. Gun.
Take that!
As in the seance vision, I witnessed the defendant raise both of his hands over his head yesterday. You did? Where did you see such a thing? When the police had their guns trained on him as he made their arrest. Or sorry, as they made his arrest. What did I say? Oh, I misread some words there. Sorry. Oh, you were are you sane? The victim was a security guard, and an armed one at that. The defense proposes that the victim had pointed his firearm at Albie. And that's why the defendant's hands were raised in the air. Pokunaka! Rafa? Someone want to check on her? Someone want to check on her, maybe? Perhaps? Who would have thought the seance vision could be interpreted that way? This is not possible. It can't be. Not really. I mean, but she is the princess, so like, you would expect someone from the court to go check. Anyway, whatever. Not bad for a total knockout. How dare that lawyer devil go against her benevolence? He's no better than that traitorous snake, Dirk. Traitorous snake? Dirk? Who's that? No, I can't believe it. A contradiction in one of my insights? There has to be some kind of mistake. I won't accept it. That's right, your benevolence, and I won't accept it either. It goes against all we hold sacred. Throw him in jail immediately for lèse-majesty. What does that mean? What? Yeah, Yeah, you said it! Throw him in jail! Yeah, make him pay for the way he disrespected her benevolence! Ugh, these people are definitely not my fans right now. That's right, exterminate him! Ignite! Annihilate! Peace, give me peace. I said peace! Now everyone, please calm down. Is he... Okay, hold on. Dr. Whom? Crazy Old Gamer, thank you for the stay hydrated. I really need that. Ugh. By the way, I am pretty sure we're going to have to split this into 2 streams, by the way. We're like we're about halfway through this case. Yeah, I'm pretty sure exterminate is the Doctor Whom thing. I'm pretty sure. The dudes with the little cannon and they're like a little a thimble. Right? I've also never watched it. Okay. All that reading, yes, all that reading is thirsty work. This is like Barney and Team Skull. Oh my god.
I could listen to you describe things you've never seen forever.
God damn it. I thought that was a good description. The plunger thimble aliens, yeah. God damn it. Okay, hold on. I haven't remarked on the fact that fucking Pain here has a fucking crown on. Which is also hilarious. Okay. Your Majesty, please assign this black-hearted attorney a suitable punishment. No, I can't charge him with lese majesty. Sorry, someone posted the description of what that meant, and I'm gonna look it up. The insulting of a monarch or other ruler, treason. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. They shimmered earlier. I didn't notice that. Oh my god. No, I can't charge him with lese majesty. What? What? But why not, Your Majesty? He was simply following the proper procedure for defending the accused.
Gaspin really has it in for Wright.
He really does! There's nothing unlawful about that. But Your Majesty, don't you want to wrap up this trial quickly? Why not just give your verdict? Then you can go home and make it up to your wife. We can't end the trial now. Not when we just learned new information about the case. What? Your Majesty, not you too. I am shocked. I am shocked that the judge was like, wait, something is wrong here. I am shocked that he noticed. You would honestly entertain the idea that my insight contains a contradiction? Truly, it is shocking. In the 20+ years since the DC Act went into effect, such a thing has never occurred. To be honest, I didn't want to believe it either. But with his life on the line, the defense pointed out an inconsistency. And it is our duty to scrutinize it to the satisfaction of the law. You dare go against the royal priestess, you non-believer? No, my faith is as strong as ever. But I have a duty to make a fair ruling in this trial.
Wintermute. Dark Age of the Law.
We're going around fixing the dark ages of the law around the world. If you insist on interfering with that process, your benevolence, I'm afraid I must request your removal from this courtroom, royal priestess or not. Damn! What? I'll have you know. Your benevolence. Please acquiesce in this, your benevolence. If looks could kill. I won't forget this offense, barbed head. I do not admit defeat. I won't. Bailiff, please see her benevolence out. Goddamn, Rafa, you got kicked out of the fucking courtroom. Your, Mitama will face due retribution in the Twilight Realm. The demons there they'll pluck the barbs right out of your stupid head. I hope your suffering will be super duper painful. And I hope they throw you into a lake of burning fire. Yeah, and then I guess she's still just a teenager after all.
Wintermute. Keep in mind, she's 14.
Yeah. Now then, defense. Mr. Light, was it? That's right, your majesty. Phoenix Wright. Of course, Mr. Wright. My apologies. Well, now that we have this newly uncovered fact, I suggest we proceed with arguments. Thank you, your majesty. Yes, but do not misunderstand me. This doesn't mean I trust you completely. I'll be keeping a close eye on you, so don't even think about lying to this court. I understand, your majesty. Phew, maybe now we can finally run a real trial. Arguments, your majesty? Very well, I accept your challenge. Huh? What's with him? Oh, the look on your face, Mr. Wright. It's just... it's just too hilarious. What's so funny, Mr. Payne? The defense still doesn't get it. The truth he unearthed is going to bury him in his case instead. What do you mean by that, prosecutor? I told you! It's Chief Prosecutor! Yes, because that's the point to focus on right now. The defense is digging its own grave. Consider this, your majesty. Arguments must be composed in haiku or something. Oh my god. It becomes a completely different game at this point. At that point. Doki Doki Literature Club. Assistant to the chief prosecutor. Why would the victim, a security guard, point a gun at the accused? Oh. Oh, indeed. Because the accused was about to commit a theft. That's the only logical explanation. What? That does sound pretty logical, actually. It doesn't help the accused situation at all. If anything, it makes him look even more guilty. Yes, I have to agree. Allow me to spell out this truth the defense didn't bother to think through. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I just realized he's wearing a fucking gold suit. Someone needs to run into him into the street run into him in the middle of the street and beat him up. For all the cash. Mr. Roll came across the accused just as he was trying to steal the treasure. The guard pointed his gun at the accused and, just when the power went out, the accused murdered the victim and hid his body in the treasure room. Ugh. A hand truck for moving heavy treasure is around and stored in the treasure room. The accused could have easily moved the body with that. And, after all that hard work to knock down those insights, backed into the old familiar corner once more. I mean, okay, listen, committing theft and killing someone are completely, like, you've helped out a little bit at least, Phoenix. It's probably not the death penalty. There's no Athena or Pirate Captain Whale, but this is still good. Listen, indie villain. There might perhaps be an appearance from other attorneys in the Ace Attorney series in Spirit of Justice. Thank you so much for the cash. I really appreciate it. I don't know if a hand truck. No, they don't call it a hand truck, but I'm trying to think of what the word is that you would use for that. Isn't that just like a dolly? Okay, yeah, okay, there we go. Dolly or box mover. Yeah, dolly. But I knew what they were talking about when they said hand truck. I don't know if a child could easily move an adult regardless of having a little cart. Yeah, I also agree with that. And also, like, I know that they said that it was, like, there was a difference in their height because of the steps, but, like, still, that's awkward. Dolly, yeah, people think I'm crazy when I ask for a hand truck. Oh, you know it as a hand truck, okay. Hand truck is a good name. Yeah, hand truck's a fine name to call it. In fact, that's probably more descriptive than, like, a dolly. Is dolly, like, a brand name? I wonder? If it was used to move an alpaca, would it be a llama dolly? Yeah. Okay. Backed into the old familiar corner once more. Mr. Wright, do you have a rebuttal? I'm drawing a total blank here. I hope you're ready to climb that scaffold. I asked you a question, defense. I've got nothing. I can't think of any grounds for an objection. I can, though. Phoenix, think harder. Turn the case around, you know? The only thing to do at this point is ask the defendant himself what happened. But I don't know if, Albie will cooperate with me or not. Albie? Will you tell us what really happened? You don't have to say anything, accused. Fall for his evil trap and you'll only dirty your own soul. Albie, you have to tell me the truth. I can't help you unless you do. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry. Why? Why won't he trust me? I mean, that's a... you know the answer to that question, Phoenix. He grew up in a society where lawyers are evil. Is this it? Is this the end for both of us? Sorry, where defense attorneys are evil. Maya, I'm sorry. I never met a real lawyer before. Everybody always told me they're bad. Bad people who help dirty criminals go free. I never thought a lawyer would actually try to help me. Would actually believe in me. Would risk his own life for me. I never would have even imagined it. Helby, So, that's why I lied. To try and save myself. But I'm not gonna lie anymore. If you believe in me enough to put your life on the line, then I'm gonna believe in you too! What? Allow me! Allow me to explain! Now we're talking. Finally time to get to the bottom of things. To be honest, I went into the treasure room lots of times to look at the treasure box. Even though the temple told you weren't allowed to go anywhere near it? Yes, I'm sorry. Mr. Roll even saw me once and scolded me. But that box is so beautiful! The way it glows in the dark, I couldn't help myself. Wait, it glows in the dark? That's right! It's covered in this special mineral called fluorinite, which makes it glow. It's absolutely breathtaking! It's really a shame they don't put it on display for the public. Can you imagine how many people would go on night tours of the temple if they did? If only he applied such passion to telling me the truth earlier.
Wintermute. So, it's radioactive.
Yeah, it's radioactive, basically. Dolly is normal, but also feel weird, like calling a sofa a Chesterfield. Yeah, Chesterfield is the weirdest name for a couch. Seen here is Maya in the year 2028, having not gotten much taller, no. Where'd the name Dolly come from? Here's where it gets interesting. Nobody seems to have a great answer. Many theories exist for the etymology of Dolly. Huh. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, now we know this glows in the dark. On the day of the incident, I was on my way to the treasure room again, when I ran into Mr. Roll on the Great Stairs. So, those were not the treasure room stairs in the seance vision? No, they were the Great Stairs that connect the hallway. Makes sense. The vision wasn't clear enough to show us what was at the top of the stairs. Okay. All of a sudden, Mr. Roll drew his gun and threatened me with it. I quickly put my hands up. Mr. Roll, he acted so scary. For some reason, he had his scarf over his mouth. I couldn't read his expression at all. Just then, the power went out. So I took the chance to hightail it out of there. I ran for my life. Even now, when I try to think back on it, all I can remember are the gun and the piercing look in Mr. Roll's eyes. That must have been when I dropped the notice scroll. Which means someone else brought it to the treasure room along with Mr. Roll's body. Did Mr. Roll say anything to you when you ran into him on the stairs? What is it, Albie? I have no idea why, but he asked me a strange question. Did you steal it? He said. What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't say all this before. I didn't think anybody would believe me. A grand speech. One that confirmed my suspicions that you were the thief. That rhymed.
Objection!
But that might have just been the victim's misunderstanding.
Objection!
Where there's smoke, there's fire, as they say. The victim must have had good reason to be suspicious of the accused. Why does every new piece of information have to seem so incriminating? Shadow! What do I do, Shadow? And what better reason to suspect the boy than seeing the treasure box in his hands? Where there's smoke, there's blaze it. Hell yeah. It's 6:20, which means it's 4:20 somewhere. Blaze it. Hell yeah! Mountain time? Is that what that... Is that No, it's not Central, because Central's 1 hour. From me. I always forget. I always forget what it's called. It's Mountain time. Yes. I got it right this time. Yes. In the course of his rounds, the victim must have noticed that the treasure had been stolen. And then after that... he ran into the accused. I'll be your guide. No, that's not what happened. Therefore, the one who stole the treasure and killed the victim can be none other than the accused. Oh. 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 Whoa. What now? Oh my god. Look at the little spirit spiral on that dog's head. Ruff, 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 ruff! Hey! Shadow, down boy! Well, what do we have here? I'm so sorry about this. This is my dog, Shadow. Oh my god, look at how cute that dog is. I love courtroom animals. I love courtroom animals. Ruff, ruff, ruff! You nearly gave me a heart attack. So, that's what was making this bag move. Ruff, ruff! Ruff, ruff! Can't you quiet that yappy mutt down? Shadow says that Mr. Roll made a mistake. You can understand him? Don't tell me this is a prize witness for the defense. Well, I beg your pardon? You're not thinking of cross-examining an animal, are you? Who are you talking to? Who do you think you're talking to? Of course not, your majesty. Not this time, anyway. Yeah, I don't know how he had... That dog has probably been inside his backpack for, like, over 24 hours. Doge will suffice for whale. Yeah. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Phoenix Wright animal testimony. Hey there, Tim. Welcome in. Phew. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I thought I'd have to reassess my assessment of your sanity for a second there. Great Newtons, what are you cooking, like, what are you cooking right now? I smell something that smells really good. You're just cooking the cast iron pan. Wow. It smells really good. Okay. That's really funny. I think I'd better reassess my strategy and fast. Sorry, food is always top priority here. I'm sorry to pause our thought there and pull us out of the game, but... I've been smelling it for the last half an hour, and I'm just like, what is cooking right now? Food number one. Unlike that bag, which should smell awful by now with a dog in it. Yes, for over 24 hours, yes. Complete opposite. Okay. I have to somehow show that somebody else could have struck the victim or were sunk. While it's true that the defendant was standing in front of the victim when he died, it doesn't mean that somebody else couldn't have struck the victim at the time. If you're gonna go that far, then I hope this means you have another angle of approach ready. Exactly. I mean, who but the accused, standing in front and clear, could have done it? Oh, weird. It's almost like you can get killed by someone who sneaks up on you from behind. Oh yeah, where's the mark on the victim's head? Yeah, that's another thing. Oh, weird. Strange that it's the back of the head. Unless you can back up your claim, it's nothing more than conjecture. Okay. Come on, Phoenix. I know I can think up something convincing. Where else could the victim have been struck from? Weird. Possibly, maybe, like, right here? I don't know. Maybe just, like, right here. You know, I agree with Payne. I've never been killed by someone behind me. Let's hope it stays that way.
Take that!
With the defendant standing in front of the victim, isn't it possible that the victim could have been struck from behind? From behind, you say? I see. Yes, I suppose it's not outside the realm of possibility. Good. Now at least I have some breathing room. But who do you suppose it could have been? Oh, the true culprit, naturally. The one who actually committed the theft and murder. The true culprit, and I suppose you have a true timeline of events to go along with that? I should have known I'd have to explain everything. Alright. If we assume that the true culprit struck the victim from behind, then that means... Yeah, weird. They would have probably been in the fucking treasure room. After going to the treasure room and stealing the treasure, the true culprit tried to escape. But then Mr. Roll appeared, making his rounds. I imagine the culprit then quickly hid in the storeroom at the other end of the hallway. Yeah, that makes sense too, yeah. You're grasping at straws, Mr. Wright. Admit it. You have nothing but baseless conjecture. I'm going to look for something to base it on right now. I'll base this conjecture. Albie, when you ran into Mr. Roll in the hallway, was there anyone around the storeroom area? I don't know. Oh my god. Look at that pup. Look at that pup. Please look at that pup. Do we have a person entry about... No. Okay. It's Shadow. But it's spelled S-H-A-D apostrophe O-H, I think. Yeah, he kept talking. He was like, yeah, Shadow. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. There might have been somebody there, but I couldn't see. I was only halfway down the stairs, so I couldn't see the end of that hallway. I see. Swing and a miss. Rough. That's a good this is also a good double pose here. Cross-examine Shadow. Yeah, I know, right? They made a joke about that at the beginning, or like when Shadow first appeared. Oh, Shadow says that someone else was there. Oh, that someone was there, sorry. I see, thank you for that. Too bad his testimony is inadmissible. Also, hey there, Arms Tech, happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. You think this is a joke? Yeah, jonk. Maybe the defendant didn't happen to see the other person. But that doesn't mean that the true culprit couldn't have been there in the hallway.
Objection!
Your desperate floundering is getting hard to watch. But I will enjoy watching you sink. What are you talking about? Unfortunately for you, only the accused and the victim were there in the hallway at that time of the incident. How can you continue to make that assertion? Because there was a witness. A very reliable eyewitness. Okay, hold on. Doesn't mean... Oh, if there's a witness, doesn't it mean that there were, more people at the scene of the crime? What? Your Majesty, the prosecution would like to call its witness to the stand. Calling an eyewitness to the stand, It's been decades since that's happened. Thanks for the lurk, Winter. Are there doors or windows across from the treasure room and storeroom? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm assuming those are windows here. But isn't it underground? I have no idea. There was nobody there. We can prove it by this witness who was there. Yeah, right. I actually, let's get introduced to this witness. And unlike the defense's witness, you can rest assured that there are no pets involved. That was a low blow. Wrath! Very well, I'll allow it. And now for something we've not heard in quite some time. Bring the witness to the stand. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Peace, love, and understanding. Oh, my lord. Good. Okay. Boy, it sure is convenient the prosecuting attorney just happened to be someone who was familiar with the exact courtroom norms Phoenix was trying to introduce. His distractingly terrible name is really bad. They just went over the top. Over the top. Okay. Peace, love, and understand is the name. I'm like Temple's head monk. Can you dig? Oh, if it isn't instructor understanding, you're the eyewitness. Instructor? Not only is Mr. Understanding Temple's head monk, but he's also a renowned Damalin expert. Sorry to have to ask, but what's a Damalin? Check it, here she is, my sweet serenader, my one and only. Groovy, right? You heard our sultry sounds once before, brother. When, yeah, this song, yes, I have heard. When dragons and tiger battle. Thanks. That's the song from the Dance of Devotion. Right on, brother. The song is ceremony. Playing this tune together is a precious gig for me and my girl here, you dig? A song of ceremony. The song that was playing at the time of the murder. Oh, Holy Mother, may the righteous sounds of my Damalin, am I saying that right? Damalin serve as my offering to you. Like, you know I'm a localization nerd, right? And I appreciate what goes into translating a game, but holy shit, fuck all the way up. I kind of wonder, though, what that was in the... what that character's name is in the Japanese version, right?
Damalin.
Damalin? Okay, thank you. Wonderful. A great performance, as always. This is my thing, you know. My bag. Make instruments speak, baby. Baby? I'm the Joker, baby. And by the by, Magistry Pops. No doubt, Milan class today. I can say that word. Oh yeah, of course you, okay, I see. Yeah, that's, I mean... Did you spoil something past this case? For yourself, I hope you didn't. I now regret having you look that up. Okay, so the character, okay. No, I'm afraid this trial has gone into overtime, thanks to the lawyer over there. The class the judge wanted to attend was a Damalin lesson? Yeah, I was gonna say it's not a big deal because if you saw the cutscene at the beginning of the game, then, like... it's directly, like, shown in the cutscene, but anyway. That's always been the case for, like, Phoenix Wright games. The first case of the game is always, like, a tutorial, and they basically, like, show you everything that happens at the beginning as an introduction, but then, like, as the cutscenes go on throughout the game, it gets, like, more and more vague, so you have to actually, like, figure things out. Fun fact. Well, you know what they say, baby. Never trust the lawyer, man. The transgressors against the Holy Mother have to be brought to justice. Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Andistan'dhin. As the treasure's keeper, you must have been shocked to learn it had been stolen. Jeezy Stardust. Yeah. That's a very good name. Fucking hell. Yeah, man, that was not cool. Keeping the treasure safe is one of your duties, Mr. Andistan'dhin. That's right, brother. This here's the one and only treasure box key. Oh, weird that you have it. And I keep it on me at all times, can you dig? But the sneaky thief went and cracked open that sucker anyway. Total bummer, man. So that's the key to the treasure box, is it? You know it, baby. It's called the Megatama key, and it's a historical artifact to boot. It's been passed down from the head monk to head monk at Temple. The Megatama key, huh? And now someone's jacked the treasure on my watch. It's a real buzzkill, man. How am I ever gonna face her holiness again? Oh, Holy Mother, please find it in your infinite mercy to forgive me. Please guide this lost and humble lamb. Why do I always get the far out ones? My stomach just made like the loudest rumble, and I hope it didn't pick it up. Ugh. Mr. Andistan'dhin, you witnessed the accused and victim heading to the treasure room? You know it, baby. Best believe I scoped that tiny transgressor. Would you please give the court your testimony regarding what you saw? To bring justice against the transgressor, man. Yeah, of course, I'll do all I can. In the name of her holiness, I vow to sing. Naught but the truth. I swear to bring. Hit me. Okay. I am trying to figure out where to end this stream, because I believe that there are still, like, 2 more hours left in this case. Or at least I think there are. So I feel like I should probably maybe end this here. I feel like this might be a good place to stop. However, I'm gonna have to remember, like, a whole bunch of details for next Tuesday. Yeah. But yeah, this is, I'm really enjoying this. So far, it's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna save this here. Right? Yeah, there's some really, I remember there being some very, very terrible puns in characters' names in this game. This game specifically. Like, they just don't care anymore. They're just like, fuck it! We're gonna name our character Peace, Love, and Understanding. It's great. It's great. Okay. That's it. That's it for